When I'm gonna be real with y'all, I actually hate this game. I hate this game with a soul-crushing passion. That's how bad I dislike this game. Like, not even just now. Like, I've just disliked this game for so long. Like, I haven't touched this game in like, shoot, I don't know, 8 years, 10 years maybe. And it was a while. Like, I know, like, I've downloaded this game like just out of curiosity. When I decided to stop playing this game like a long time ago, I would just download it for like a few minutes just to see what's up with the game, like what's new. Realistically, wasn't much. Like, not even joking. Like, I think if the last time I ever actually played this game, let's say it was like let's say it was 2018 was the last time I like religiously played this game. I know there was like big talk about things like Fortuna, or not even just Fortuna, like more open world environments. I think they're probably still doing the old war quest, new war, whatever it is. I don't know. And then like the Warframe 1999 nonsense, whatever that is, don't care. Like, this game really upsets me to the point where it's like I get so stressed just hearing about this game, and yet here I am recording it. Like, well, you clearly must enjoy this game to some extent because, well, you recorded the gameplay of it. I ain't do that nonsense, right? I'm not touching this game, bro. I will not be touching this game. Look at this. Look at this. You think I'm gonna touch this game with a 10-foot pole? No! This game sucked, bro. Every single update is the same. You get a new prime. You get a new Warframe. You get some new weapons. You probably even get a new open world Plains of Eidolon. Is what they got? They got Plains of Eidolon, Fortuna. I think there's another one. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that's every single update, and I hate this fucking game. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Whew. We're back. But yes, I just can't play this game anymore without stressing myself out, because the community is on a whole nother level of just meat riding this game. They I kid you not, like, so when you, like, if you don't even know what this game is, don't even worry about it. Because I promise you, majority of the people who are seeing this right now, they probably hate this game, maybe not on the same level of extent as me, but they probably downloaded this game once in the last 10 years, played it for like 10 minutes, and said, yeah, I'll never touch this game again. Oh, those people, I commend you. I really do. Because I downloaded this game went back in, like, I want to say 2016 maybe. I played this game religiously to the point I have over 900 hours in this game, and I want that time back, brother. I want that time back. Because granted, I'll admit, I did have some enjoyment when there was actual content in the game, but after that, there was nothing for me. Like, I couldn't even consider myself like an in-game player. Well, I guess I could partially consider myself that, considering I'm pretty sure most people who are in-game, in a sense, think along the same lines. that like this game has nothing to offer for like your veteran player, your returning player. Well, no. Your returning player probably gets like 5-10 minutes of content, and that's it. Right? Like if you have a certain amount of hours in this game, if you have certain builds in this game to where you're doing millions of damage at a time, like you one shot level 999 enemies, right? There's nothing for you because they don't scale. Like Digital Extremes does not scale their enemies very well, at least from what I'm like. And look, I'll admit, if things have changed drastically, you know what? I'll eat my own words, bro. I'll eat my own words. But like this game, anytime I've downloaded it, and I've probably downloaded this game like 3 times out of boredom, just because like I had nothing else to play, right? And that's most mentality. That's most mentalities of people who play this game, right? You got nothing to play. There's nothing coming out in the next 8 months to a year, right? You got nothing to look forward to in terms of gaming. So what do? You look in the free section of games, you see Warframe, and you go, I guess I'll give it a try. And then next thing you know, right, you're probably 200 hours deep with some of the most insane builds. But not even that, really, because the game don't even teach you much, right? It really don't. It don't teach you how to mod. It don't teach you how to do anything in this game. You get thrown in the deep end. And then you got these clowns who come into this game, right? And they're like, oh, well, I basically beat the game, so I'm gonna do an Iron Man and go back into the game as a new player with all the knowledge I know. You force yourself to create content for yourself, dude. You're a buffoon. You're an absolute buffoon. I don't even know why people do that. Like really, like who does that, bro? Who does that? You know, I just don't. I could never see myself really wanting to come back to this game unless I had people to play this game with. And even to that point, right? You're probably only going to see me play that game, or I mean, not that this game, when those people actively want to play this game, right? And that's it. And even then, you'll probably still only see me play it like if I ever get to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, Warframe is back, baby. Warframe is awesome again. It won't be the same. It's like once you hit a certain milestone within this game, it's all rinse and repeat, right? And you got people in the Warframe community who are just like they'll friggin' like DE Rebecca will put her feet pics on Instagram, and next thing you know, it's like, oh my gosh, I made it. Oh, right. That's Warframe's community, dude. I'm telling you. Some of them are strange, and it's like once you realize that you gotta step away from it all and just not look back. I mean, I sometimes feel bad for a lot of the content creators who get into this game because why? Because they're stuck in this basically infinite loop of like, well, I uploaded Warframe, they came to me in open arms. I just love the community. I love this game. Now that's all you're doing for like for the rest of your life is playing Warframe. You can't do nothing else because the moment you play something else like Call of Duty or something, your numbers drop, right? You can't do nothing. I just don't understand why people. I don't know. Like the game just stresses me out to a point, and I don't even know why I bothered recording this Other than the fact that I was just like, you know what? Let's just make a video. Let's make somebody upset. If that, right? Let's just trigger somebody for today. Because Warframe will never be what it's never gonna fit a certain image, right? Because every single Digital Extremes has this like idea for the game, but they don't even know what the idea is, right? Like it started like, think about it, right? It started off as Space Ninjas. Now what are we? It definitely ain't Space Ninjas, I'll tell you that much. I don't even know what to explain it. How to explain this game to anybody, other than you go in, you shoot something, and you leave, and you're in this infinite grind over and over and over. Nothing changes. Nothing. You're stuck, right? And yes, there are other games like this. There's Destiny. There's The Division. There's other games I just cannot think of that even for this point that I'm trying to make are probably in a worse situation than Warframe, right? But I feel like Warframe does not do anything right as a game. Digital Extremes does not do anything right for this game, right? Because Digital Extremes only tailors to their newer players, right? They claim to have something for the veteran player, for the returning player, but that's like 2 minutes of content. But for the new player, that's like hours and hours and hours of content for them. That'll last them like probably a whole year. And yet, you see what I'm saying? And as a new player, like if anyone under, like if you have, like, let's be real, if you have under 50 hours in this game, you got no say in this like debate, in this argument, because you haven't experienced the full game. It's not a matter of when you started playing it, or like it's a matter like with Warframe, it's a matter of how long you've been playing this game, right? Or not how long, how many hours you have in this game, right? And you have to have at least 100 hours for your opinion to even matter, because that's all this game is. It's a grind fest, right? And I'll admit, like, I enjoy games like Warframe, like The Division, like Destiny, but the thing with these games is like there's like a certain formula they follow that some of them do well, some of them do not, and Warframe can't do either, right? Let's think about it. The Destiny, for example, has two different communities, right? They have their PvE community and they have their PvP community, right? Nope. I honestly, I could probably say nobody really complains, but at the same time, I know they do, because me, like, I'll even put this out there. So I only play, if I play Destiny, I'm only playing PvP. The reason why is because PvE is so bland, it's so boring. The story in Destiny, to me, is so unentertaining that I would rather just sit there and I can't even remember what it's called, Iron Forge or something. I would sit there hours on end and play that, when in reality I could just play something like Call of Duty. But just to say I played Destiny, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do is PvP. Because, like, that's really all I'm gonna do. Even with The Division, right? The Division, they have a PvE and PvP type of mindset, right? Where you go to the dark zone, you got your PvP, and then outside of that, the rest of the game is basically PvE the entire time, right? Warframe can't even do that properly. Right? They have this thing called what was it? Frame Fighter, which I don't even. I bet you to this day nobody plays. Even to the point when it first came out, I don't even think anybody even touched it. And if they did, they were just like, "Guys, we got new content. We got Frame Fighter. Oh my gosh!" And yet it's not real content, bro. That's not content in Warframes. In as a game, and something like that. In my opinion, it's not content, right? Warframe considers content as a new Plains of Eidolon or a new open world expansion, a new Warframe, a new Prime Frame, and some new weapons. Probably even a couple different cosmetics. Their content. That's every update almost. Nothing changes. Right? They might add a new faction, they might add a new core mechanic, but the same core game is still there, and it doesn't change the fact that like I might be doing like 2 million damage a hit, and I'm still sitting around grinding for resources. Mind you, these same resources that I get, like the mods, the infinite mods, that I'm probably only going to use one of each, which makes no sense why their modding system is that bad. Like it. Sorry. This game stressed me out. But yeah, it's their modding system, even to that point, right? Their modding system. Let's say you spend like all your resources into like certain mods, like prime reach, prime pressure point, other mods. I can't think of the name of them right now, but just for like basically your universal mods, right? That you fully max out. You're not going to be using these other thousands of mods that you have of the same mod. Why? Because you don't need it. You really don't. You're only going to use those few, and I don't understand why they have that as a mechanic. Like, other than the fact that, like, again, you're just grinding over and over and over again. Like, there should be if you're only going to use one mod. I don't understand why we're still getting the same junk. And yes, to the person probably typing in the comments right now saying, "Oh, you're just talking nonsense. You're just a hater." Who cares, dude? Look, I might have less hours than you. But maybe not. All I'm gonna tell you is this: I got 900 hours in this game. I can't, without like genuinely stressing myself out, I cannot play this game. Even just looking at it in the like game store, I'm just like, ooh, you know, like that's my thought process every single time I see this game. Even like I don't even come across people in the real world, mind you. We're not talking Twitch, we're not talking YouTube, we're not talking just online in general. In the real world, when I go to work and I'm just talking with some people at work, like, "Hey, you ever heard of this game?" They're like, "Yeah, I heard of Warframe. I don't like it though." And like that's basically everybody's mentality. Like, you're not gonna find people who enjoy this game whatsoever. And it's something like this game is the community of this game and this cult mindset, right? They bring you in and now you're stuck. They bring you in, and now you're either with them or you're against them, right? These people are weird, and I don't even understand why communities like this exist. I really don't. Like, and to my point, if anybody's out there watching this video and it was just like, you know, like, again, like, you're just a hater. Mind you, most of the content you probably do is like a 10-minute survival run. or captures, which take like 2 minutes, probably even less, especially if you're using like a speed frame, which would be the most optimal thing for you to do, is use a speed frame in a capture mission. But I bet you're like, well, I don't have my Nessa fully maxed out, and he doesn't look perfect for when I go into missions, so I can't use him. I can't use Volt either. Who cares, brother? Like, I don't ever want to play this game. I really don't. I can't see myself playing it. I don't even want to bring myself to playing this. The game sucks. It really does. Like, I don't think I've ever hated a game so much in my life until I started playing Warframe, right? Like, this game is, without a doubt, one of the most toxic games out there. Not even toxic, it's just, yeah, toxic's not the right word, but it's a strange game and community that goes along with it, right? You got developers who only want to help their new game, like their new players. You got a community of gamers who are just like, well, I already spent $2 million on Warframe, might as well continue playing it and not play anything else. And it's freaky, brother. It's freaky. Like, I'll probably say I probably spent, I don't know, I'll probably spend a few dollars here and there, but I'm not gonna stick around and play this game, you know? Why are you forcing yourself? Let me tell you a little story. Let me tell you a little story. So, back before, or realistically, when I started to get really bored of this game, I was playing a capture mission. I think it was just for like some type of like limited time, like, not resource, but it was like a it was something that you could only get during that time. You had to do a capture mission. So what I did, right, is I load into the game. The game's loading in. I pass out. I pass out while the game's loading. I don't know how long it was for. It had to be probably like 10 minutes. Right? I was probably out cold for like 10 minutes with controller in hand. Warframe was like playing in the background, and I passed out. And mind you, I'm in a squad of like just like 3 other randoms. And they haven't even captured the dude yet. So I go in, I wake up, right? Wake up, I realize I'm still in like the starting zone, and my other teammates in this mission were like miles upon miles ahead of me, still searching for the capture target. I wake up, next thing I know, right, like, I'm like, yo, what? I'm still in the game. I thought I was going to get kicked out the game for like inactivity. I thought that was going to happen. Apparently not. Maybe I woke up just in time. Who knows? But I turn on my abilities, and I find the target in like 2 seconds. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but I found him quicker than the people in my squad who had already been searching for the guy. And I'm like, what are we doing? That was the day I really just started to just like not understand what is wrong with these people. Like, what? I'm telling you, something ain't right. This game is a grind fest, dude. It's an infinite grind fest, and I just can't. I just feel bad for anybody still playing this game, content creators, and just your average, just people thinking about playing this game in general. I feel bad because This, oh my goodness, this game has nothing to offer in its longevity. Like, I don't even know why this game still has support. I don't even know why Digital Extremes themselves have not tried to play, like, create something else. You might be like, oh well, the success of Warframe has kept us on this path for so long. Buddy, make something else. I'm sure you'll have plenty of money coming in if you make a different game. Well, like, as long as it does not follow Warframe's roadmap, or like, what's as long as it does not follow, I'll put it this way, as long as it does not follow Warframe's genetic code, right? I think you'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Because what this game needs is just a fresh take on something. And I don't mean like Warframe 1999. I don't mean Plains of Idle. I don't mean like new enemies that have invulnerability stages. I don't mean new bosses. I mean, like, this game as a whole needs something new that would actually bring people back. And I'm not just talking about like people who have this, like, you know, oh man, like, I just can't play this game, it's too boring, or maybe like, not even that, just bring people to this game that can actually enjoy it again, you know? Because I just can't. You know, I know there probably are a few people out there, probably a lot of people out there who feel the same way. Because think about it, guys, think about it. If you ask somebody out on the street, like, hey, you play Warframe? Do you enjoy it? What do you think their answer gonna be? Right? You gonna get the same, it's basically generic at this point. It's gonna be no, or yeah, I played it, I don't like the game. Because that's everybody's answer. Yeah, like, I think that's just in real time, like in real life, people are gonna say that, but behind the computer screen, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, dude, this game's amazing, guys." Yeah, I'm betting you somebody probably was like, they were probably offered to suck like D.E. Rebecca's toes just to say this game is good. Because I can't see why anybody would be saying this game's good whatsoever. You know, and yes, I'm on a rant about nonsense, but you gotta agree to some of these things, like, or even just understand what I'm saying here. This game is not worth it. Yes, it's free, but it ain't worth it. The Warframe's never there for you. It was never there for me, and so it ain't gonna be there for you. Oh goodness. But you know, I just don't know, man. I don't know. Like, if you were to ever, like, if I ever actually play this game, like, you know, I'm being like close to it. If I ever actually play this game, I probably got held at gunpoint. That's all I can say. I either got held at gunpoint or somebody paid me $2 million to play this game, because I ain't touching it. It sickens me to my core. Like, it really do. Just the fact that I spent so many hours on this game, just the fact that, like, I used to enjoy this game religiously, just bothers me. And it's not like I play other games and I'm like, oh, I just can't get my Warframe fix, right? It's not even that. Like, I enjoy, like, if I'm being real with you, I feel like the Division and Destiny are more entertaining than this garbage, right? Like, I promise you really only play games like this when there's nothing available. And even then, once you got like the newest Call of Duty, or once you got the newest, like, let's say, I don't know, newest game release, like let's say GTA 6, man. Let's say that comes out. You're like, oh, well, like, if you ever come across somebody who says, oh, I'd rather play Warframe than GTA 6, lock them up in a mental hospital. What are you thinking? What the actual frick are you thinking? Oh, I'd rather play Warframe than GTA 6. You need to be locked up in a mental hospital with nothing to eat for like 6 days. No, like for like 3 years. Because something's wrong with you. It genuinely is. Now, like, I'm saying that GTA 6 ain't even out. It could be the worst game of all time, yet they delayed this game like 3-4 times. But, you know, nobody hypes up Warframe, dude. The game sucks. People who hype this game up are probably getting paid just to say it's a good game. Promise you. Because you ain't gonna hear it from me. They'll never pay me enough money to say this game good. It ain't. I'll drown myself before I say this game good, man. I promise you. Lord have mercy, I hate this game, boy. Lord have mercy. I even said to a friend, like, way back in the day, like when I used to play it. I said to him, I was like, look, man, I can't play this game. You can have every single thing that I've unlocked, because I ain't touching this game ever again. I gave him every single thing I had. I was like, yeah, go ahead, take it all. Like, mind you, it I'll tell you, like, mind you, the only way I was making like entertainment for this game, right, was just maxing my MR rank, and that was it. That was the only thing I would be doing for this game for the most part. Because I don't know, I just felt like I needed to at some point, because there's so many weapons in the game, so many Warframes in the game, and I think at the time, like the max MR was like maybe 25. I don't know if it's still the same. I don't remember. But I just can't. I can't do it. Can't. I sound like I'm fake raging, dude. I legit felt like I was trying to fake rage. You know, I'm ridiculous. Oh my goodness. But hey, look, guys, look. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, no, just you tell me, guys. Look, you tell me. What do you think of this game? And like, if you're gonna go in the comments and be like, you know, you're just talking nonsense. Like, generally, I probably am. But at the same time, you probably gonna come up with some nonsense comment too, right? Like let's go ban for ban on nonsense, I guess. Because you probably ain't got good sense anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. I stick to my point. The game sucks. You'll never see me play it again. I'm wasting too much time on this. Trust me. I hate this game so much. It's not even funny. Oh my goodness. Woo! All right, y'all. I think I've had my rant for this disgusting, ugly game for the day. This game's tired me out. I'm stressed. But look, y'all. If you enjoy the game, cool. Maybe one day you'll see me play this game. I'm not. But Look, more power to you if you do, but I can't do it. There's not enough money in this world, not enough food in this world, not even enough like patience in this world for me to even touch this game within like a 100-foot pole. I'm telling you, it's not worth me. It's just not worth my sanity anymore. Because most of the time, if I ever like download this game, log in this game, whatever, all I'm doing is sitting on the ship, contemplating why I download this game again, looking at what's there to do, and then just be like, oh, that was like 2 minutes of content. I guess I'm done playing this game for another 15 years. And it's like, I don't even see how Digital Experience even sees themselves like continue to upload this game, not upload, create updates for this game for like the next 10, 20 years. You've not added anything to this game. At least, look, they've not added anything to this game that changes anything, in my opinion. They have not. Nothing's different, nothing's new. Like, even if it is new, it's just another core mechanic with a new Warframe. It's just like, oh, we gotta change how things work, blah, 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 blah. Game still sucks. Whatever. But look, y'all, look. I'll see y'all around, man. I can't. Yeah, I've had my rant for the day. All right, this game sucks. Let's be real. It sucks. It stresses me out. Whatever, bro. I can't do it. I can't. It's too much. Too much anger comes from this game whenever I see it. I'm telling you. But alright, y'all. I'll see you around.